Today's story time is about a really divisive topic. You're on one side of the fence or you're on the other. And today we're talking about glitter. You know where you stand. You either love it or hate it. If you love it now, you might hate it after this story. Buckle up. I was teaching pre-K. The class was fairly new to me because I had just been transferred from the 3s class where I was an assistant teacher to become lead of the pre-K class due to the prior teacher being fired. I had 20 kids by myself. No para, no assistant, nothing. And these kids were a handful. During their nap, I would take my lunch break and admin would find someone to watch my class during their nap. One day they put a new assistant teacher from the infants class in my room while I took my break. Most of my kids were already asleep, so I wasn't too worried. Until I got back and started walking to my class, I could hear the chaos that was erupting. I walk in to find my kids running around screaming, and there was glitter everywhere. I mean everywhere. In my books, in kids' hair, on tables and cubbies, everywhere. The assistant teacher who was supposed to be watching them was simply standing in the storage closet, stacking nap mats like nothing was wrong. I was furious, but didn't want to scream at the kids. I turned out the lights and got them all seated to get to the bottom of the situation. They could tell I was mad and all got quiet pretty quick. I called admin to come to the room and asked them to pull the security tape so I could see what happened, but they kept refusing. Eventually, they said they would go watch and call me to tell me who did it. They come back with 5 names, the group of boys I typically have the most trouble with. I make those boys stay and help me clean, but it's glitter, and they are 4, so it was an impossible task. I asked admin for assistance, and they told me to handle it. I asked what the other teacher who was supposed to be watching them said about the situation, and she just told them my class was crazy. They didn't ask her to even stay and help me clean or anything. I had to stay hours after work hours to get my room back in decent shape. On top of the glitter situation, the assistant also gave my snacks, which were in a storage closet on the top shelf in a basket with my name on it, to the kids because they asked for them instead of giving them snacks that the cafeteria brought. That could have been so dangerous since she didn't know about allergies or anything. Admin refused to give her any consequence or even just additional training and just blew it off as a simple mistake. That was the straw that broke the camel's back, and the day I formed a deep hatred for glitter. Okay, so if you're going into a coworker's classroom to help out or to cover their class or just watch the kids, I just feel like it's standard practice to not go through their things and hand them out to the kids. Just like this person said, you don't know allergies, you don't know what those snacks are even for. That's just a given. That teacher was probably cleaning glitter off her walls for months. She probably still sees glitter in her dreams, nightmares, I mean.